All right, the 450 division, third overall on the night, Red Bull KTM's Ryan Dungey. Second overall, also Red Bull KTM, Marvin Musquin. And the winner, Monster Energy Kawasaki's Eli Tomac. Ryan, it took you a little while to get going early in the main, had that battle with Brock Tickle, went back and forth a little bit. What was it about tonight or the track or yourself that maybe held you back from getting through those guys a little faster?
Just the track being slick. That was probably the toughest thing. And it was a lot slicker in the main event than I guess it was really the whole day. And just trying to make the passes. I had a lot of them made, and then come in the corner too tight. They'd square it up and cut under me, and they kind of... So it was kind of tough, and then with Millsaps, I sat behind him for a while trying to make, he's really good in the whoops, and I get up on him in the whoops, and then he'd go away from me again. So that was tough, but I was able to make the pass at the end for third, and just the track conditions being slick was the challenge.
Marvin, early in the main, you had a lot of pressure from Davey Millsaps, and then seems about halfway or so you found another gear. Did you make some kind of an adjustment, or is it just the flow of the race that helped you kind of get away?
Well, first, to get the whole shot tonight, it really helped me a lot. I was hoping, obviously, to get a good start, like every races, but tonight was really, really important. And I was then I was second, and Davey was really quick tonight, especially in the whoops, and then off that Dragon's back, and I was a little bit off, but I was just trying to be consistent, and then trying to stay in second place. That was the goal tonight. And I don't know if I got better, but maybe I was a little bit tight, riding tight, and track was so slick, and I was not comfortable. But at one point, I gapped Davey, and it was a little bit easier on me, and less pressure. And I was just trying to keep going and be consistent and stay second.
Eli, headed to the main event, there was some gates open in the inside, but you chose to go outside of the box. And after what happened with the 250 class and the pile-up, was there any concern that, being out there might be in an area where something could go wrong? And what went behind the decision to start outside?
Yeah, I mean, there was risk on either side of the doghouse there. The inside, I found out in the heat race, that it would pinch really bad, and it seemed like you had to be the guy on the inside if you were going to end up over there. So took the gamble on the outside, and was in a position to where I actually wasn't one of the first guys on the outside, but enough behind I was able to sneak underneath there and come out second. So that rolled the dice there, and it worked. The gates were hammered again outside of the gates themselves. So you just had to go out there and really do it. It was another tough track, some tough racing, and fortunate to get it done.
Jason Wygant, Racer X. Could you talk about the pass you made on Marvin? I think it was outside of the sand, and we didn't see much passing in there, so just talk about setting that up.
Yeah, actually looked at that line on the side lap or parade lap, and it was there. They redid that turn a few times tonight, so it seemed like it changed throughout the day, or sometimes the inside was better and a few times the outside. So, at least there was an option there.
Did you expect that there? Because we didn't see much passing in the sand, so were you surprised all of a sudden when you saw him out there?
Well, unfortunately, not really. I mean, like I said, I was riding tight, and but good thing I was in a good position off the start, because it would have been a tough main, But I was leading, and Eli was better than me, and he got around me. That sand section. It was actually good last weekend because we had no sand. So, but yeah, definitely, especially right after those whoop sections, you try to slow down because you're coming into the turn off the whoops, and then you hit the sand. So we've seen so many crashes today, and I don't know who choose to have sand section like that. I don't know if the fans loves it and ask for that or whatever, but I don't think, maybe Eli loves it too, but I don't think a lot of people love that section. So, but at least it was not over a wall like Atlanta, but it was actually a pretty nice turn. Just saying.
Steve Giberson with Vital MX. Eli, talk about the difference between the heat race and the main. Was it the start only, or did you guys change up anything else?
Yeah, I mean, heat race was like disaster start, being in the back and then, clipping the hay bale and coming out second to last. So, and at that point, if you're in 18th or something, you pretty much have no chance getting to the front, especially for how fast everyone is. So, no, other than just improving position, those first laps, there wasn't much different.
This question is for Ryan. We got to ask about points here. It's getting closer and closer. So just your thoughts on that.
Yeah, for sure. We're losing too many each round. That's for sure. I feel like with the points championship and everything like that, we know where we want to be. I mean, that's the goal. That's the end result. But in each race, just giving it our best and putting ourselves in a position. I think it's a little frustrating and disappointing. The last few races, just right off the start, I haven't been there. If anything, I like a good fight to the end, even with Eli, I like to be there to push him. And last weekend was better for me, the positioning wise, but, the last 3 of the 4 races, I guess I just haven't been there in the start, but be up front, put ourselves in a better position, try to work on that. And then, just take each and every race as itself. And it's not to get too far ahead of ourselves, obviously, with the racing and stuff, but just I gave it my best, and tonight we got fumbled in the first turn. It's the way it goes, and that's how it works. So I don't like to lose as many points as we have been consistently in a row racing, but I think some wins here will definitely help us for sure.
Chase Dow, Racer X for Eli. A couple rounds ago, you had talked about the pressure to kind of a must-win. Now that it's 7 points, is that pressure kind of subsided a little bit, or is it still there?
No, I mean, for me, it's still the same goal. So I don't know. I'm still a guy behind. So just try to keep doing what I'm doing, and we have 5 more left. So it's nice to close the gap a little bit for sure. But still the guy chasing. So won't be happy till we actually, if we do. Make up that point gap.
Jim Kimball, Motocross Action. Ryan, you had such an awesome day in your different qualifying practice sessions and everything, your heat race. And then you get kind of fumbled up, I think was the term you used, or balled up in that first turn that really set you back. I mean, it took a lot of effort to come up to where you did, but how do you battle that when you've had such a good day and then something maybe out of your control happens?
Well, the thing, there's a lot of things out of our control, but the thing that was in my control, we didn't touch the bike all day. We did have a little press, which helped. I didn't touch a clicker all day until the main event and right before it, and I should have left it alone, in all honesty. And that's the way it goes. I tell myself, when am I going to learn? I always really critical with the bike. I'm always finessing this, changing little things here and there, and I'm picky, So you just want a good ride for the main, and you want to hit your marks and shut your mind off. But we just went the wrong way, but that's no excuse. It's still, the bike worked great. I still had some good riding, but. Yeah, that is a bummer. You ride good all day, you got good times, good heat race win, and then that. But it's easy when you're winning and stuff's going good, and it's easy to be happy. But these are testing times for sure for me, absolutely. I hate to feel like I'm not learning anything out of this, but I've been in this position before. But you definitely, it's testing, yeah.
Vic McCarty, My News 26 out of Cadillac. Northern Michigan is interested in all 3 of your reactions, just to racing in the D and coming to Michigan and racing here. Ryan, we can start with you.
Yeah, I enjoy coming here. 2007 was my first time here as a rookie. We've had some wins here, had some good times, and just I'm from the Midwest, from Minnesota. It's a little further over to the west, but. Kind of feels like coming home to me, so it's nice to be in this area.
Yeah, this place has been good for us. 2015 we got a win here, and last year wasn't as good, but for the most part, it's a good vibe of a stadium, and enjoy it.
For me, Detroit's been actually pretty good, even though this dirt is really unique. It got super slick, and every year, I got second on the 250 in 2015, and last year got third on the 450. So been on the podium every time. So even if it's not my favorite conditions out there, all other than the dirt, everything is been good here in Detroit. So yeah, I don't mind coming here. It's nice.
All right, thank you guys.
Thanks.